Author's POV. Where do you think you are going? Work, of course. Becky sighed before looking at the older girl who buttoned up her white shirt standing in front of the mirror while the smaller girl laying on the bed. Did you forgot that you literally just discharged from the hospital yesterday? Becky asked. Of course I remembered, it was yesterday, 𝖊𝖇 replied looking at the mirror, fixing her dark long hair. Then why are you still working? Did you forgot what the doctor said? You need to rest at least for a week after you discharged, and also mom is here, there's no need for you to go to work, 𝖗𝖊𝖇𝖊𝖈𝖆𝖘. But there's no one taking care of the cafe. You are acting like there's no other people working in your cafe. Becky rolled her eyes, getting irritated with 𝖊𝖇. 𝖊𝖇 on the other hand let out a small chuckle, noticing that Becky is getting annoyed because of her. Turning around to face the latter as 𝖊𝖇 sat on the bed. Are you mad? No, I'm happy. Can you see that I'm smiling? Becky replied with a very fake smile before rolling her eyes again, turning her body to the other side. 𝖊𝖇 chuckled before quickly went behind the younger girl, hugging her from behind. I'm going first, okay? I will see you soon, 𝖊𝖇 whispered, softly hugging the younger girl's waist, but Becky didn't even move an inch. Okay, don't expect me to talk to you when you get home, Becky threatened. Oh come on, you can't threaten me like that. I can, and I just did. 𝖊𝖇 lifted her head up, looking at the sulking younger girl as she let out a small chuckling before pulling her closer. Alright, I won't go, okay? Becky finally turned around with a little pout, making 𝖊𝖇 gave a quick kiss on her lips before grinning after seeing how cute she looks right now. You will rest for a week, promise me first. Becky lifted up her pinky finger. 3 days. 1 week. 5 days. 1 week, 𝖗𝖊𝖇𝖊𝖈𝖆𝖘, don't mess with me. 𝖊𝖇 surrendered and nodded her head repeatedly before linking their pinky fingers together. Promise. Good, now give me more kiss. Becky wrapped her arms around 𝖊𝖇's shoulder, pulling her closer while the latter held her waist. Is this the Becky I know? Really, 𝖗𝖊𝖇? You're annoying. Becky pushed her face away, but 𝖊𝖇 just stayed on their position before speaking again. Wait, I'm genuinely curious right now, does that mean I turn you into a gay? 𝖊𝖇 continued. Talk to my hand. Becky said before standing up, leaving the older girl on the bed, but then 𝖊𝖇 grabbed her arms, pulling her back. Looking into each other's eyes, 𝖊𝖇's lips curved into a small smile before caressing the younger's hair. Becky can feel her heart pounding even faster than before, gazing intently, still couldn't believe that it was 𝖊𝖇 all along. You're so beautiful, 𝖊𝖇 blurted out. Becky stunned with the words, and their eyes locked with each other. You too. Wrapping her long arms around the older girl's neck as 𝖊𝖇 pulled her closer until their nose touches, Becky's eyes drift to the soft plump lips of the older girl. I'm glad to have you in my arms again, 𝖊𝖇 whispered softly. Their head leaning towards each other, wanting to connect their lips together, but then suddenly the door burst open, making Becky immediately push 𝖊𝖇 down the floor. Ow shit, my butt, 𝖊𝖇 groaned in pain. Oh shit, I'm sorry. Continue your makeout session. Bye. Richie closed the door quickly. Richie. Is your butt okay? I'm really sorry about him. God, I didn't even know that idiot came back. I'm gonna fucking kill him. Later, Becky cursed before helping 𝖊𝖇 standing up from the floor. No, I'm okay, love, don't worry, 𝖊𝖇 replied, smiling, rubbing her, but before sitting back on the bed with a slight groan. Becky can feel her face heaten up with the endearment from 𝖊𝖇. She never feels this nervous when 𝖗𝖊𝖇 did that before. The impact from the taller girl are really big. Becky sat beside the latter, holding her hands. What's wrong? You okay? Is something bothering you, love? And no, it's nothing, it just I can't believe this is really happening right now, Becky replied, smiling, and cupped the older girl's cheek. You can't believe that you fall in love with me for the second time? Or the fact that I turn you into a gay? Becky hit her shoulder, making 𝖊𝖇 stumble back and laugh after teasing the girl. You said that again and I'm gonna kill you, 𝖗𝖊𝖇𝖊𝖈𝖆𝖘, Becky threatened, and 𝖊𝖇 immediately pinched the soft cheeks of Becky. You love threatened me, huh? Lucky you are cute, 𝖊𝖇 couldn't help but squealed, seeing how cute the younger girl right now. 𝖊𝖇, my cheeks hurts. Gosh, you are so cutie, I wanna kiss you, come here baby. 𝖊𝖇 held her face, quickly leaning for a kiss, but Becky stopped the latter, putting her hand on the older girl's lips. Wait, before that. Why? What's wrong? About you and Heidi, Becky pointed her finger to 𝖊𝖇, making the older girl confused. What about me and Heidi? What's going on between you two? Nothing. We are just a good friend, 𝖊𝖇 replied as she started to feel uncomfortable seeing Becky's stare. You guys seems a little too close from what I saw in the hospital. She fed you and literally kissed you on your freaking cheek. Does friend do that? Becky asked suspiciously as her voice slightly raised. Freen can feel the jealousy of the younger girl in front of her. Some part of her are enjoying this, knowing that Becky really did get jealous when she saw them the other day. I mean, I don't know. Well, I admit she was being pretty clingy, but I didn't even feel anything towards her. I only seen her as a friend, Becky. How about her? Does she see you as a friend too? I don't think she is, Becky replied, rolling her eyes every time she remembered the sight of them together. Becky, are you jealous? Freen asked as her smile got wider. Are you seriously asking me that right now? You are so annoying. I'm out of here, Becky groaned in annoyance before standing up while Freen immediately pulled her back, sitting on the bed. Wait, I'm sorry. I was just asking. Shut up. Freen then pulled the younger girls down, making Becky sat on her lap while Freen wrapped her arms around her waist. She getting kinda used with Becky's anger issues now, that's why. She didn't even get offended by it. Let me go, idiot. Becky squirmed, trying to get off from Freen's grip. Becky. I'm sorry, okay? Come on, love, don't be like this.
Please.
Freen begged, making Becky look at her, seeing a pair of sparkling eyes looking at her like that. Becky slightly stunned after seeing how cute Freen are. Becky look away for a moment, clearing her throat before speaking. Beg more. Freen surprised with the request. Oh, I see what kind or person you are now, Freen teased, smirking, and immediately regretted after her back got slapped by the younger girl. Owl, have mercy on me, love, I know you did boxing, gosh. You're the one who deliberately looking for trouble. Becky shot a death glare and looks away, cursing silently. But, just be honest with me, you are jealous, right? Baby? Freen asked again, grinning. Becky let out a sigh in frustration before turning her head towards the older girl. Yes, I am. Happy now?
Ugh.
Becky answered, being honest, looking away again. Hearing the answer from Becky, making Freen let out her big gummy smile while she can feel her heart racing inside.
Aww.
So cutie, my baby is jealous. Freen couldn't help but pinch both of the soft cheeks again, squeezing it hard. Freen, my cheeks, Becky whined. Sorry, you're too cute, I couldn't help it. Becky let out a small chuckle and wrapped her arms around the older girl's neck before looking at her, as they're having a staring contest right now. Both of them didn't even take their eyes off each other. They can feel each other racing's heartbeat because of how close they are right now. Am I? Yes, very cute. Freen's eyes went down to the younger girl's lips before looking up her eyes again while licking her dry lips. Do you want a kiss? Becky asked, tilting her head before playing with the taller girl's hair with a flirty look. Freen immediately nodded her head. Yes, give me some, please. Freen pulled her waist closer before Becky let out a small laugh before leaning closer, closing their eyes, ready to capture each other's soft lips. Becky? Freen? You guys are together again? The door burst open, making both of them pull away from each other. As they look at the door and saw both of their moms looking at them excitedly, with Richie smirking behind them. Richie, you little shit, Becky cursed silently and let out a forced smile before glancing towards Freen, who's still having her panic expression. Mom, can you at least knock the door first? Becky said, letting out a frustrated sigh.
Aw.
I'm so sorry, I ruined your moment, but you should have told us that you guys are back together. Oh my god, I'm so happy. Mrs. Armstrong said happily while clapping her hands. Freen, you didn't even tell me. Mrs. Chenkama said, looking at her daughter while crossing her arms. We were about to tell you guys, but we are finding for the right time, Freen explained with a little sigh at the end before taking a quick glance to Becky. I don't care now, we will celebrate it. Mrs. Armstrong turned around before walking away from the bedroom, following by Mrs. Chenkama, who still haven't left the smile on her face, leaving Richie alone at the door. You guys were about to make out again, right? Richie asked before a pillow suddenly fly on the air, hitting his face. Richie, you little shit, I'm gonna fucking kill you. Becky yelled, immediately get off the bed, holding another pillow, wanting to attack the older guy, who already ran away, but a pair of arms on her waist stopping herself. Becky. Wait, calm down. Don't stop me, Sriracha, or you are the one who gonna get it. But Becky. Let's talk first. I said don't stop me. And Freen ended up dying. Freen's POV. After the unstoppable fight, I decided to take Becky on the date as we went to the mall and stopped by a restaurant since she had been whining about being hungry. Gosh, her mood change every 5 seconds, I swear to God. Luckily, I'm still alive, or else I will be dead by now. Freen, what should I eat? Everything looks so good, Becky asked me while looking at the menu. Her lips slightly pout, focusing on reading the menu, making me smile. She looks so cute right now that make me want to keep her in my pocket. What are you craving for? Noodle? Rice? All right, I'm gonna take noodle and you will take rice, okay? Then we gonna share, I suggested, and she smiles. Good idea, she nodded, agreeing to me. I called the waitress and ordered our food. While waiting, I scroll down my phone. There's a few messages from Heidi asking how am I doing after discharging from the hospital. I replied to her saying that I'm doing just fine. This past few days, I always noticed how much she cared about me, and Heidi becoming even clingy now. Sometimes she would FaceTime me and call me during my heartbroken phase with Becky for this past 2 weeks. It's making me wonder if she really do have feelings for me like what But you said earlier you want to watch movie, now you are sleepy. You want to go home after this? But I still want to watch movie with you, Becky mumbles loud enough for me to hear. How about we go home later and watch Netflix on the bed? Better, right? I can see her eyes lit up. She definitely loves the idea of mine. She nodded her head repeatedly, making me smile. Shit, she becoming more cute every time she did something. I am indeed the lucky one. But then our moments interrupted after I feel a pair of arms hugging me, making myself jolt and surprised as I quickly looked behind me and saw Heidi with 𝖗𝖊𝖇𝖊𝖈𝖈𝖆'𝖘. Oh fuck. Freen. We met again. I guess we are really a soulmate now. I can feel a sharp eyes looking at our direction, and I look at Becky, who are sitting in front of me. I know that she's killing Heidi inside her mind now. Hey, Becky, you are here too. Are you guys okay now? 𝖗𝖊𝖇𝖊𝖈𝖆𝖘 asked and sat beside Becky while Heidi sat beside me. Fuck, I should have sit beside Becky.
Yeah.
We are in a good terms now, I replied and take a quick glance towards Becky. God, finally. After a million years, 𝖗𝖊𝖇𝖊𝖈𝖆𝖘 said, sighing in relief. Freen, are you really okay now? You don't feel sick anymore? Heidi asked worriedly, looking at me and touched my forehead. I jolted in surprised after she did that. Oh, I'm really dead right now, my heart pounding nervously. I can still feel Becky's stare on me. Why?
Yeah.
I'm okay, I said, slightly back away from her touch. And then I can feel my phone vibrate. BB. Becky, stay away from her, 𝖗𝖊𝖇𝖊𝖈𝖆𝖘. I'm holding myself from killing her right here, 4:26 p.m. Becky, I swear to God, don't make me do something you will regret it later. I'm warning you, 𝖗𝖊𝖇𝖊𝖈𝖆𝖘, 4:26 p.m. My eyes shaking after reading the message from Becky as I look up and saw Becky looking at me with a smile. A very evil smile, I can say. Freen, but love, what should I do? Should I stand up and sit beside you, 4:28 p.m. Becky, I don't know, figure it out yourself, 4:29 p.m. Excuse me, I'm going to the toilet, Becky said, standing up, and I can see her looking at me again while walking away. I can't feel my knees anymore as I also immediately stood up from my seat, making both of them look at me confusedly. I am going to the toilet too, I said, turning around quickly, and I can feel them looking at me suspiciously. Aw, fuck it, now how am I gonna face Becky? But clearly it's not my fault, right? Heidi is the one who have been clinging to me like a koala. Right? But,
Yeah.
whatever is it, I'm still dead. I nervously open the toilet door, and why is it so quiet right now? Not a single person is here. As I was wandering around looking at every cubicle, and suddenly someone pulled my shirt and dragged me inside one of the cubicle. Be Becky, I stuttered after seeing Becky. Hell.
Nah.
She looks really mad right now. Her face is red, probably holding on her anger from killing Heidi since earlier. I don't know what's wrong with that damn woman, but what I know is I hate it, Becky mumbles, crossing her arms, closing her eyes, while I sat on the toilet bowl quiet. She's probably just being nice and friendly, I guess. I'm sure she's behaving like that with everyone, I said. Hopefully she will cool down a bit, but I'm fucking wrong. Becky lift my chin up and look at me with her cold eyes. I didn't see her doing that with 𝖗𝖊𝖇𝖊𝖈𝖆𝖘 or any of your friends. I only see her being like that to you, and only you. Are you blind? Becky asked as her voice changed. I can feel my whole body shivering with the simple yet powerful touch from her. Be Becky, baby, calm down first, alright? I will tell them about our relationship, okay? Let's go, I'm sure our food is waiting now, I stuttered, standing up, but she pushed me down again. No, you are not going anywhere. Becky sat on my lap and held my neck, looking at me as her eyes changed, making me gulp on my saliva after seeing her eyes went down to my lips. Until I'm done with you.